had Mr. D since I was 3rd grade up to 8th grade. And she's a very marvelous teacher. She made my life a lot easier since I have Mr. D.
Carl came here as a toddler. He was part of our academy program, soon went back to his local district and was a matriculating student throughout his local district, went on to college. And actually I didn't see him for a long time, so it was a phone call out of the blue and he called and said, "Hi, remember me? I think I want a career change."
I never imagined myself being a teacher of the hearing impaired until I was about 26, and I came back to Soundbridge and I talked to Maura McGuire about just job opportunities. She pointed me toward this program, this master's program, where I could do training and get a master's in education of the deaf. I learned so much about myself, and I changed, as a person. So I owe a lot to going on that path.
The first 3 years, I believe, of Carl's teaching career with Soundbridge, he was in a classroom with children who have hearing loss. But now he's been working as an itinerant teacher for us on our consulting teacher service. And that means that he travels to different towns all over Connecticut. He's working with students who are fully integrated in the mainstream. And then they come out of the mainstream to work with him individually. His work includes helping the child's speech and language grow, as well as helping their academics improve and helping to keep them up to speed with what's happening in the classroom.
Carl's not going into a school every day with families that know him from generation to generation. They may have had big brother or big sister, but he's actually showing up the first day and he may be as fresh as the students that are coming through those doors. And that takes a special person to be able to walk into this new environment and connect with people.
I met Carl last year when Eli was transitioned from Soundbridge to Ledyard Public Schools, his home school. And it was new for Carl being here in our district. And Carl really paved the way, I think, for Eli, but for other kids to come into Ledyard, back into district.
The relationship he has with his student, that is not one of just teacher-student. There's an advocate there, there's a coach there, there's a role model. The disability is not the issue, it's what are your abilities?
He is so dedicated to the craft. He wants to become a master teacher, and he will do everything he can to improve on teaching, whether it's reaching out to mentors or reflecting. He is constantly looking to improve.
I think that good teachers, really good teachers, help children see the world in a new way. But you get an exceptional teacher like Carl, and he helps his students see themselves in a new way.
I tell my students all the time that my job is to help you so that you have no need for me anymore, so that you don't need a teacher, the hearing impaired, so that you have these skills to carry you in life.
He's dedicated for his students in trying to improve their ability in academics. He's an advocate because he's hearing impaired himself, and he can relate to his students because of that and anticipate their needs and connect with them a way that other people can't.
Carl is very real with the students that he works about their disability, about what their responsibility will be in their disability, not only with their equipment, but also in their self-advocacy, in their education. I am always humbled by his message to those students.
Carl's amazing at building relationships with people. The students that he works with, the families of those students, he's gone out of his way to set up meetings and gather together with the parents of students that he works with to provide support to them, provide strategies that they could use at home to really support the students' learning.
He learned a lot from Mr. D because he's just like me. That's what he always said. He's just like me, and he doesn't let his hearing disability stop him.
Thank you, Mr. D, for helping me and being a great teacher.